Purpose. Pallets are designed to be moved with the forklift or pallet jack. The benefit of a pallet is the ability to move more product as a single unit rather than moving the items individually.
This is a typical 40 by 48 inch pallet. This size pallet makes the best use of the space in our trailers. These are your top deck boards. These are your runners. And these are your bottom deck boards.
Unusable pallets. Note, if a driver's pallet jack will not fit under the pallet and successfully move it, the pallet is unusable.
If just one of the top deck boards is broken, your shipment may not be affected. But if one of the runners is broken, or if one of the bottom deck boards is missing, your load can easily topple and be damaged in transit.
Four-way entry pallets. Four-way entry pallets can be pinwheeled when loading a trailer, allowing more pallets to ship on a single load. Straight loaded view from above. "22 pallets, pinwheel loaded. View from above.
Always start with a usable pallet. And always use a slip sheet to protect the customer's product from being damaged by the pallet wood and nails. Bricklayer stacking improves load quality by allowing more cases to be stacked on a pallet. Always start with a good foundation. Stack the first layer to fill the surface of the pallet. Place large, flat boxes or bags in the corners first. Then, work towards the center. Avoid overhang on the pallet edges. Just a few inches can ruin the structural integrity of the lower boxes and make your shipment not fit properly in storage racks or trailers. Bricklayer on the pallet first. This is the same way a bricklayer alternates the alignment of bricks in each row, so the seams don't stack on top of one another. Use heavier, more dense items on the bottom layers. Build one layer at a time. Fill in with small and odd-shaped items. Place fragile and breakable items towards the middle and on the top of the pallet. Stabilize the load with tape or shrink wrap. By increasing load stability, the chance of damage is drastically reduced.
Now let's talk about tie height. Tie is the number on a level. Boxes, bags, whatever it is, as long as they're all uniform in size. In our example here, the tie is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tie per level. The levels are the height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this pallet's tie high is 5 by 10. 5 times 10, 50. There are 50 bags on this pallet.
Here, bags are being stacked on the pallet, with 5 bags on each layer. The bags rotate orientation with each layer so the bags interlock.
In this tie-high example, we see bundles on a pallet. In the tie, each level, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're stacked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 high. So you can multiply those and get the total amount on this pallet. The key thing with this pallet is you can see how one layer is laid this way and the other one this way. So each layer's weight on itself keeps the pallet from spilling over. This is also great to do with boxes and definitely bags if you can.
Product and pallet total height. Pallets must not exceed the height of the opening of the trailer rear door, approximately 8 feet. However, at times you will approach pallet weight limits before exceeding the height limit. Securing the product to the pallet for shipping, stretch wrap acts like a compression bandage, holding the product into a tight cube and securing the product to the pallet so it does not slide off as the truck drives around corners.
At BWI, both machine wrap and hand wrap methods are used.
Securing the product to the pallet for shipping. 1. Attach the end of the stretch wrap to the pallet by tying it around a runner. The first circuit of wrap should span the seam between the product and the pallet. This is the circuit that actually binds the whole cube to the pallet. If necessary, wrap the pallet 2 or 3 times at the bottom before allowing the film to climb the sides of the cube. Walk around or spin the pallet to encircle it with wrap. Make sure to always maintain the tension of the wrap. Continue circling the pallet until it is completely wrapped top to bottom, at least 2 or 3 times. Don't forget to stretch the wrap tightly so it binds the boxes together into a single unit. Cut or tear the film and tuck the tail into the wrap or stick it to itself. Hint: to keep from getting dizzy while hand wrapping, think about walking around the pallet in a square rather than a circle. Walk along one side of the pallet, pause, turn the corner, and then walk along the next side.
Place your label on the outside of the stretch wrap in an upper corner on the drive-in side of the pallet that is facing the dock. For pallets being loaded in trailers or placed in storage racks or staging areas, make sure the label is facing outwards so that it can be seen. Never label a pallet of product on only the 48-inch side. These labels cannot be seen when positioned next to other pallets. By increasing load stability, the chance of damage is drastically reduced. The stacked product will need to stay stacked as the truck goes around curves and corners, so you must build a good, solid cube.